Everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So a couple of weeks ago I was at my local antique mall, which is this beautiful old mill that they turned into an antique mall, and they have all kinds of booths with antique furniture and vintage jewelry and clothing. It's just an amazing place to visit. So of course I went right to the jewelry, and I saw some pieces that just really amazed me and were so gorgeous. So I thought, well, can I make some of those pieces? And I thought, well, yeah, I sure can. So here are some of the pieces that I made that were inspired by these beautiful, beautiful vintage earrings. And they're very sort of maybe Downton Abbey-ish, as far as their design. So really, really pretty. And the majority of the beads here, all the actual focal beads, the big beads in the center of the earrings, are from the dollar bead box. And one thing we don't often talk about with the dollar bead box is that you can become a member of the dollar bead club. So you don't, if let's say you're not a subscription person and you don't want the subscription box or bag, you can join their website, and it's $35 for the year, which is less than $3 a month. And you have access to everything on their website. Now, of course, not the subscriptions, but access to all the beads. And the website, you really should go and take a look at it because it's so much fun to navigate, and they have so many cool beads on the website. So if you're not the subscription type, then, give the membership a try. It's to me, it's so worth it to do it. So we're going to make a couple of pairs of earrings today. Well, and a pair of earrings and I made some ankle bracelets too. And I added some of the, a few of the beads I've added from my stash, and some of these really ornate looking bead caps is from a website that I will link in the description box below the video, and so worth it to invest in some really ornate bead caps. You can use them for so many things, but a lot of the bead caps here too are from the dollar bead box. So grab your beads and some findings. I used all brass and copper findings because I think it gives you that sort of vintage feel. And grab your boxes, your bags, or whatever you have, and check out the membership. Like I said, I have a $2 off coupon that I believe would be good on a membership and anything on their website. So, try using that and see if that $2 off, originally it's for your first bag or box, but it's also anything on their website, which I think would probably include a yearly membership, and any of the beads. So, without further delay, let's get started. I just want to show you just a few things I pulled out of some of my stash, and these are, of course, all from these are all from the boxes because they do send me the box and the bag, but they're also on the website. So here are some of these really nice spacers and bead caps. Look at these pretty drops here. So pull out, if you happen to have the boxes, pull out all your sort of drop beads like these, and they make gorgeous earrings. Look at these pretty purple ones. This is just a very tiny fraction of what's available to you, on their website. Look at these. These were fun to make. So pretty. So let's make a pair of earrings. Let's make the mate to this earring. So I'm going to make this little drop first. So I have about a 1-inch head pin here. So I just picked an O bead from my stash. I have this crystal rondelle and an O bead. And then I'm just going to take my flat nose. I'm just going to take the very tip of it, and I'm just going to bend this over a little bit. So about like so. That's what it looks like. And then I'm going to clip off everything except maybe half an inch, maybe less than that, just about my finger's width. So I just kind of lean my pliers against my nail, on my cutters against my nail, and I give it a little cut like that. And then I'm just going to take my round nose, I'm just going to place it sort of towards the end of my pliers. Now the size of the loop is going to depend on where you place your piece. So my loop's going to be about the size of this edge. You can always put a little mark there so that your loops always come out the same size. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm just going to come around, just pull it around so it meets the other side. And then I have a little loop going on, just like that. Now I'm going to pick up a 2-inch eye pin, and I'm going to put on the bead cap, the bead. I'm going to put on this pretty ornate bead cap, like so, like that. And then I'm going to put on one of the metal, the sort of the pave rondelles, like so, and a 6mm bead. You can really do anything you like here. So just like that. And then, so I have my piece sort of decorated there. And then I'm just going to take my flat nose, and I'm going to do that same thing I did with the other piece. I'm just going to fold that over. Then I'm going to clip. I just kind of, like I said, I hold it up against my nail, and that gives me about the right size loop that I want, like that. Then I'm just going to bring that around and make a loop. You can straighten it out. That's what I have so far. Open the loop, put on my little drop, close that little loop right there. And this is what I have so far. So all I want to do now is put on the ear wire. So I'm just going to open up the ear wire. So here, just like that. I'm going to pop this on like that. Make sure your little bowl doesn't get stuck there. And then I'm just going to close it. Now I have both my earrings. So here, let me pop those down like that. So just like that. So that's as easy as it gets to make a pair of earrings. So let's do the other piece. I ran out of some of the beads, but I'll just talk you through this guy. So I just did the same 2-inch eye pin. I added the melon bead, you know, and again, these are from the dollar bead box. The rondelle, you know, with the pave, the bead cap, the big focal bead, and then repeat on the other side. I made a loop at the end. So, and then I bent it. See how I bent it so that it lays on the ankle really nicely, or a bracelet, regular bracelet. I added a chain that I happen to have in my stash. I think I added a little lobster claw at one end to close it. You know, I think in the summer you can kind of get away with having a little bit of your clasp showing. However, if you don't want to, you can just put your lobster claw down here somewhere. So that's what it looks like, and I think it's so cute. Here are just a couple of other earrings. So the earrings I made today have these. Just have some fun. Like, grab all your focal beads that you have in your stash and just, you know, go to town and have some fun making some very vintagey looking pieces. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.